Do you want to see a dead pigeon?
Oh, Jesus. Hello. Hello, and how are you? I'm fine, and hope that you are too.
We just finished prayer, by the way.
We just did our prayer.
We just finished our Pablo P Bible read and our, okay.
Pique. This is what you have to do after you pray to Pablo P, okay, guys? You need to have pique and pique chips for the blessing. You pour some pique over your pique chips.
The body of Pablo and the blood of Pablo.
You know that stuff. I don't.
Yes.
She knows the good stuff, and I just know the physical elements of hurrying up and eating these chips. Away from the microphone. Because you need to feel the blessing of the pique. I don't like talking. I can hear myself eating. But you have to do it quick, though, because if you don't, then it's going to get moist. And what happens when the body decomposes?
I don't want
it gets
anything.
nasty.
I don't want anything in my mouth that's moist. That's what?
Yuck.
Yuck.
Oh, look, it's Akeem. What's up, Akeem?
Just yuck.
What do you call it? So if you want the blessings of Pablo P, make sure you get some pique chips, throw some pique on it, and eat it fast, because then it turns into the body of Christ or something. I don't know.
He's making up stuff.
Mm-hmm.
Dumb.
I'm like, I don't want to eat in front of the mic, but
Where are you going to go?
that was our blessing
Where are you
to start this off. Where are we going to go? Where?
Cheers.
Oh. Cheers to you, to watching, and cheers to us for this blessing that we get to live in this planet with Pablo P here. What's going on, Keem? We just want to spread the message of our Lordy Lord and Savior, Pablo P here. We wanted to create this, what is it called? What is
this? This is our ritual. This is our prayer ritual of what we do when we pray.
Yeah, dog. Like we need to pray, okay? For thoughts and prayers, be with us and with ourselves.
And also with you.
And with you,
yeah.
Right? With you. Pablo P, man. Yes, we need to be blessed by Pablo P. Come on, Keem. You know about Pablo P. Look, he's right here. He's right there. He's everywhere.
He knows if he wants to see a dead pigeon.
You want to see a dead pigeon, man? This is what you're gonna see. Pablo P, man. He's right here.
He will be here one of these days, and he's probably gonna sit right in the middle and just be like, "Oh my God, why?"
Anyway, Keem, next time you come over, we're gonna bless you with Pablo P's Pique, and you understand what all this means, man. Like, we're all about the faith of Pablo P, my friend, because we are full of love.
We woke, son.
We woke for show.
He waketh thee.
I wake up thee
in the nighteth and the dayeth
of the
to prayeth
the
to thee.
Come.
Right?
Yeah.
See, you didn't read the Bible. I read it. He didn't read it.
She did the reading. I am just, like I said, I am the scientific person who's doing all the science to make sure that we're spreading facts and not bullshit. Where? Right here. Physical. Right here.
Okay. Whoa.
Copy that. You need to come over here, man. We miss you, man. Anyway, what we're going to talk about today may be a little bit too much pique, but this is what we do. We give you the truth of Pablo P. The truth. I can't say it. This is a Philly thing or a ghetto thing. I don't fucking know. So all my ghetto people that don't know what the fuck I'm talking about, we say truth and teeth.
So basically your THs are Fs.
Our THs are Fs because we rough riders. Know what I'm saying?
Rough is actually with an F though. It's not a TH.
What?
Rough actually has an F in it. It's not a TH.
No, rough like R-O-U. Oh my God, I said U-O. R-O-U-G-H.
But we're talking about the
rough
THs.
riders.
Okay.
So rough riders,
Cool.
You know what I mean? That's why we have that logic in our brain where we say rough, like what FF, because rough riders, you know what I'm saying?
Like a dog too.
Like a dog. Roof. Yeah, that.
Yeah.
Because we're dogs. Where my dogs at? Right here, dog. Where my dogs at?
Oh. My
this is not a. Do you want to see a dog? Dead dog, but bear with me. I'm trying to do the jokes. Because I'm the funny guy. Not her. She's not funny at all. She's so serious. all about reading the gospel.
You can log out if you need to because this is like whoa.
No, this is like whoa. My body's like whoa, like Maya. You know that song?
Yeah, I do. What does that have to do?
It's a great song. My body's like whoa. I'm on fire. I'm on fire right now. Pablo P is blessing me with everything.
You know what?
Pablo P has blessed me with all his...
Never mind on the Pique because, whoa.
I feel good. I feel hot as shit right now, but I feel good at the same time because I'm hot.
Yeah.
The block is hot. The block is hot.
Oh, my God. He's stuck on the 90s rap.
Hey, he knows who DMX is at least.
He's
not that young, huh?
I made you laugh, though. That's one.
No, I laughed at myself. I laughed.
What were you doing that was funny?
FF, like Laffy Taffy, at myself. Because you laugh at your own jokes, but
okay,
Laffy Taffy,
so
you get it? You get the jokes?
I'm going to check out until...
The jokes write itself.
They don't.
Laffy Taffy, dad jokes in the back. When you when you pull up the wrap of the paper and you see the joke. Oh, that's me. I'm a Laffy Taffy daddy. Ooh.
Wow.
Anyway.
I have no words.
Anyway, that is our portion of the Pablo P-ness. I'm going to eat
Pablo penis. Yeah, we've heard it. Yeah, we get it. Pablo's penis.
I'm so fired right now. I can't help it. My dad jokes, they're in flames.
Oh my God. This is why no one watches us. No one likes us ever. Until you, not me.
I'm telling you, I'm funny. I'm coming up with these jokes like I'm not doing it. Pablo P's doing all this.
You're funny how like an embarrassing uncle's funny when you're like, Theo, oh my God.
Right.
You really just said that.
Right. You're right. You're right. But my throat is burning right now.
Okay.
So that hurts.
Because you're being corny. That's why. You're abusing the powers
you're just mad.
that Pablo gave you, and he doesn't like that.
You're just mad because Pablo P blesses me more than you because you just read the book.
Doesn't make sense.
Don't you understand why in religion you see the Catholic priest,
wow,
or the brothers or the brethren, and they all get on the podium, and what is it? They're men because men know more things. The women, they don't even get up there and do the podium stuff because come on, they just read the books.
You don't even go to church.
We are in church. We're in Pablo P church, huh? What?
How do you know that they don't do that if you don't go to church?
Man, I seen the churches do all this shit.
It?
You see them? I seen it. I saw it. All the women, all they do is go up and do the gospel and singing and yeah, hallelujah and this, all that. And the men, we really preach out the words of wisdom, son, because God speaks to us.
So you're basically saying the churches are disgusting because of men.
Change subject. So we are talking about defunding the police because we're smart and we're intellectuals because we know everything about defunding the police. Now, there's a lot to talk about with this shit, but we're not here to... What? I can't see myself. I need some more...
Oh, the horrors of that.
I need some more light
Yikes.
in my face. I need some more
you
light.
Can't see yourself.
Now I need to look like a fucking... What do you call that? Basically a wigger.
A meatball.
A wankster who thinks he's a shit. Because look at me. I'm so cool. I look like the guy...
No one who wears a hat like that is ever cool.
What's his name?
You look like a tourist.
I look like the Beverly Hills dude.
Fresh Prince of Bel-Air?
Fresh... No.
Yeah, he wears a hat like that.
No, the white guy who was in Beverly Hills and he was gangster.
I don't know what you're talking about.
Beverly Hills Gangster or something like... I don't remember what the fuck it's called.
That doesn't look
He was
cool
a wannabe ass thug. And there's a movie with this white boy. He was from Beverly Hills. And he was acting like he was hood. What the fuck is it called? How do you not know what it's called? You should know what it's fucking called.
What does that mean? I don't know.
God damn it.
Malibu's Most Wanted.
Thank you. Malibu's Most Wanted. And I said
I don't know
Beverly
stuff,
Hills.
and,
Where's Malibu?
That's in California.
Oh. I thought it was in Florida. I was going to say something stupid. But, I don't know geography like that. So go to school, kids. Keem. Wait. He already graduated?
Yes.
Oh.
You did his graduation photos.
Keep learning. Keep learning, Keem. Keep learning. Go back to college.
Oh my God. The irony is that you shouldn't listen to anything William says.
Do better than me.
Never.
Don't learn from my school of religion or whatever we're learning from because I'm going to just take this off. I feel like I don't feel the heat from the sun. The Lord.
Mr. Sun, Mr. Golden Sun.
I look Pidgeotto.
Okay, no you don't.
I do like Pidgeotto. Part of the reason why I dyed my hair so I could look more like Pablo P the way he looks. Except it's not blue.
Why are you touching your titties?
I don't know. It feels cool. Anyway, moving on.
Whoa.
We are just ultimately sharing our opinions. It's not like we're fucking professionals, just like everybody else who wants to share their opinion on social media every goddamn day and make it seem like they actually are right what the fuck they're talking about.
Everyone is so smart, and I'm so jealous because I'm not as smart as all these people on Facebook.
Yeah, we're not as smart as you. So, you could look at us like this and say, these are these people. They're just spreading their pique, and that's it. That's all that matters.
They're just like the one chip in a whole bag of chips.
Out of all the chips that's there available with this fucking sausage, then I'm going to suck and because this is what I believe in. This is my truth.
You believe in sucking sausage?
Mm-hmm.
Cool.
That's my truth.
Yikes.
That's mine. And I'm only going to believe in what I believe in because you don't fucking know what the fuck you're talking about. That is everybody in the social media world or the world in general, in the outside world. In reality, when we have actual people meet in person, you won't see the argument inflame into obnoxiousness unless the person is obnoxious or a fucking retard. Sorry. Like, let's say me and you are talking about defunding the police, right? We're talking, right, amongst ourselves, and then the other person's there. And then they get so obnoxious, the way they get obnoxious on Facebook, where they call us Trump supporters or racist or whatever logical.
America.
The
fuck is that shit?
If you genuinely say that to us in our faces while we're in front of you in person, not behind a fucking phone or a screen or a keyboard because you're a warrior behind that. If you say that in person, that makes you a fucking dick.
Well, you know what? That's the funny part of how people ain't really about it because you can easily say all this shit on Instagram and Facebook. Yeah. If we were standing in front of you having a conversation, your meatball ass is not going to come all the way correct like that.
This is why this podcast itself is this thing where it separates us from you, the listener or viewer. It separates us here because you can't be a part of it. Now, if you were here, we would all have a conversation about wherever the fuck it would lead to because we're communicating all in person on a video / recording. But overall, my point to all of this is that we're not trying to bash you. We're not trying to slash you. We're just trying to lay out the playing field of what is going on in this world in general. Because Pablo P says so, okay? That's all. I'm just preaching the Lord of my love.
He stole Stone Cold Steve Austin.
He stole Stone Cold Steve Austin.
Phrase, yeah.
Stop.
Okay.
Stop with your jokes. Your jokes are not funny.
Questions. They're questions.
That
I can't help that I'm just hilarious and you're jealous. So there's that.
Anyway.
Yeah.
I'm gonna eat a Pique chip for that one.
Me too. Eat them all.
No, because I have to talk.
Exactly.
Let's keep preaching.
Oh, well, then go ahead.
Ooh.
Twice.
Anyway, so we're going to move on now with defunding the police. What is your opinion on defunding the police? Okay, well, we should say what defunding the police is, right? For people that don't know what it is, or maybe they know by now. But this is for the leveling of the playing field that we're talking about here, what we understand it is. They're telling us, right? You can correct me if I'm wrong, that defunding the police is about taking away funds from the police and not accumulating, but putting it towards something else, towards the community, towards mental health, towards whatever, right? I don't know if there's anything else, but taking it away from the police because the police got too much money for tanks and stuff, obnoxious things that is there for a reason, I'm sure, because of what it's seems to be leading into, where it's ironically not doing in Portland, where we got people burning the city alive, or not alive, but
Did you just come up with a really good point?
What point?
That the reason we need to defund the police so they don't have first of all, I don't know what police department has access to tanks. That's usually when they send the military in.
Oh.
But the police departments have so much money that they can do all these things except in Portland.
Yeah. Can you fuck.
Really?
Yeah, I can't focus because of her. I turned it down too. Anyway, her jumping off of her point of what she noticed with this whole point overall is that we are asking for something that we don't know what we're asking for overall. We're telling authorities or people who are in charge of this stuff, we're trying to make our voices heard that we need to defund the police overall, because those funds should be going towards the communities. I wonder who's in charge of all that, who's in charge of what goes to the community, or what goes to mental health, or what goes to our hospitals, or what goes to everything else in our cities. There's the treasurer. I'm not too, what is the word, knowledgeable with that shit. That is out of my, not even pay grade. That is out of my fucking reality, because I don't know anything about that shit. I didn't study for that, so forgive me. But I'm just talking about the perspective of that, where you, the listener, or you, the thinker, or you, the person who is saying we need to defund the police, you lack perspective. And I lack perspective. I think we all lack perspective with what we're talking about when we're saying we need to defund the police. Wait, why? Why exactly? Because, you're seeing a bunch of the shit on the news or what the media feeds you, and the, what do you call that, the conveyor belt machine, where it's providing you with valuable information that you put in your brain every goddamn day, where you see a cop kill a black man only. You don't see the cop killing multiple other people. You just see the black man video. That's
Defunding doesn't get rid of any type of corruption and racism. Right. That's the weird part about it. It's just, you have less money. Okay.
Well, yeah, that's one argument with defunding the police and all that. But their argument isn't only to defund it because there's racism and there's cop killing, there's people killing.
So what's the basis of the whole point of it?
Like I said, the message overall is they feel that the police have too much money as is, which is funny. We're not defunding the military. We don't care about defunding the military, which they spend way more money on the military.
The irony is that don't police get paid from taxpayers?
Look,
isn't it you work for the city?
Yeah, it's all
Don't
complex.
City workers get paid taxpayer money? So how are we gonna defund? So then nobody pay taxes then? Basically, I don't understand that.
Yeah, it's all complex. It's out of our, like I said, it's out of our mental capacities of what we understand, because we understand what we.
Right, but at least ask questions though. Don't just defund and this. Like you don't even know what you're asking for.
This is what we talked about many times. It's copy and paste. What I think ultimately people are doing, I don't know what it's called. There's a fallacy on this, but it's basically, I came up with the name cookie cutting fallacy, where you're not thinking logically about your actions. You're just responding off of your emotions, and you're listening to everyone else bitching because you're trying to be empathic here. And then you're like, you know what? These people feel like defunding the police needs to be necessary for change to happen, then so be it. That's what needs to happen. We're not thinking logically like, wait, what happens when we defund the police? Okay, so what are we doing here? Am I a person who needs to defund the police? Is still not working?
No, it's fine. Go ahead.
Oh, am I a person that needs to speak up and say defund the police because it makes sense overall that what it's going to do is make changes? It's going to, defund the police is definitely going to make the cops stop killing black people, so to speak. Let's just say that. It's definitely going to stop. We know for sure it's not working.
No, I got it.
Oh, it's just, we need to ask that question, because is it really going to do it? Do you know 100% that it's going to stop the killings from happening? No. Me and her can put this together and explain why we don't think that's going to work. First of all, we just drop it down to the perspective of the police officer. All right. This is what seems to be ignored all the time. And I brought this up with her, with my lovely wife here multiple times, that where are the cops speaking out for themselves that kill the individual, the person that's black or the person that's white?
So you don't think they're conveniently keeping that information from us because it doesn't fit their narrative of what they want to show?
It's not only purposely kept away from us, but it's the I don't know if there's something that's behind that. You're not allowed to speak in public after you kill somebody because you're a police officer, especially because you're going to piss people the fuck off because you don't know how to speak to people. So maybe you shouldn't. But the irony to all of this that I want to bring up is that me and you, we watch shows that fucking show us the perspective of serial killers, of people who kill kids, of people who burn people alive, people who do horrible shit to us as humans, people who do horrible shit. We're going to go look for stuff like that and listen to them. But we don't want to hear the words of people who experience the issues of being a police officer, which perhaps led them into killing someone that day because off of a irrational decision, off of a response on their body where they were so fucking terrified, or a response of adrenaline or testosterone, whatever the chemical imbalance is for cops that overall affect their mental health, the more they work in the field of a police officer, that leads them to this fucking craziness that they make the one mistake that is fatal to their lives and the life of the other person who is dead now. So it leads them to their fatal misery because everyone's going to know the person's name. The cops, they're going to know this cop is a pig. They're going to know the cop is a racist, bigot, piece of shit, and he needs to die. Or whatever people have. Everyone has their own beliefs of what this cop needs to go through now for justice. Because the other person, as sad as it sounds, yes, it's sad that the person lost their life because of an accident that should not have happened. Because when we all understand that there's a lot of complexities within that, where police officers need better training. They need, there's a lot of shit. De-escalation training and all the shit that you can correct me on. But
baby, I don't think it's necessarily they need better training. They all go through the same course. So depending on the state you live in, you receive training of what you need to do in your job. The problem is you are trained based on in a perfect world scenario. You know what I mean? Mm-hmm. So you go through these training sessions and everything is just, okay, routine traffic stop. There's no such thing as routine traffic stop. You know why? Because they're all different.
Right.
And you're going to respond differently to something than I would.
Right. So
we're trained, even at any job you go to. You could even put it with the same situation. We're all trained for every situation to go smoothly.
Right.
So we can do our jobs the way we're supposed to. Unfortunately, when you work in a city and you have a whole area that you are responsible for and you get dispatched, every situation's different. Not everyone's going to comply with you. Not everyone's going to listen to your commands as an officer. So all that training that you learned when everything was, oh, very good, very good, very good, very good, because it's based on a perfect world scenario, that shit goes out the fucking window.
Right.
Because your brain's going to say, oh, fuck, it wasn't like that in training. Yeah, because training, the other person complied with the commands so you can learn the procedure.
Right. It's all that right there. That perspective itself is I have detrimental on my brain, but you get my point. It's important overall to understand that perspective. The perspective that we all lack in terms of whoever isn't a police officer. I've been trying to get a police officer on my own podcast so that we can discuss serious issues that people lack perspective on, but they're incapable of doing that because police officers, correct me if I'm wrong, they have policies that they can't go over because of that. So we can't get perspective for them to share to the world, ironically, because it's limited. If I go ask, I know a couple people, well, one person that's a police officer, he's a family member, and I would love to have him on my podcast, just get his perspective. But the problem with that is his beliefs, his side of the story, that it's only his side or his experience, and then it may become the stereotypical way that they all have. Because there is a bias with police officers, Blue Lives Matter, so to speak, right? There's a bias in there somewhere, but I get the overall message with Blue Lives Matter where they're just trying to say that, hey, they matter too. Our police officers sacrifice their lives for us, to protect us from the evils that are within our lives. Like, we have to understand what police officers are there for.
So I think what Blue Lives Matter came from was, I don't want to say retaliation to Black Lives Matter because I don't think they were retaliating. I think it started based on the fact that a lot of cops, most cops, are all being painted with the same brush.
Right.
So there are cops who genuinely just go to do their job. Like, they go to work. And they genuinely give a fuck about helping people. And they're sitting in their patrol car and they're getting shot at for what? Yeah. That's how Blue Lives Matter started. Because it's like, that motherfucker didn't do anything to you. He has nothing to do with what happened in a whole different city.
Yeah.
So I think that's where it came from. Where it's like, cool. Let me see. Ooh.
Mommy's got the attention on the baby.
As usual.
Wants the attention.
There you go.
I'll let her continue her point. Go ahead.
What?
Continue your point.
What's my point? I don't remember. Oh, no, I was just saying that Blue Lives Matter. I think again, I'm not saying that's how it started. I'm saying I feel as though that's how it became to be, is because their situation is different from people who had the cops called on them and the situation went from 0 to 100. Cops are going to these peaceful protests and just standing there getting rocks thrown at them.
Right.
What the fuck?
So there's a perspective there where something is created. Black Lives Matter was created by whoever, by many, whatever. It became a thing, a viral thing. And it was once all about police brutality. Black Lives Matter against police brutality. We need to raise awareness that these motherfuckers are out there killing black people and there's no justice for them, for certain people that get murdered on the streets, and then the cops get away with it because of whatever the system is made by, and however it's made by, whether you want to believe it's racism, it doesn't matter. The whole point that there is flaws and corruption in all systems, and that includes religion, that includes politicians, and everything that we live by, that we live off of as well. It's interesting to think about that. But Black Lives Matter was created. What happened off that? Offspring came, all lives matter, blue lives matter, red lives matter, or whatever the other lives matters came
Pablo
into
P
play.
lives matter.
Pablo P lives matter. All this shit came into the fruition from Black Lives Matter, which that stemmed from other things. And what was Black Lives Matter now is, it's like Black Lives Matter went over there and went over, because it's over here and it's over here. It's like all over the place, stemming more roots. And it's kind of like how we grow like a fucking plant here. It's like, it's what, to me, don't take this the wrong way, but to me, I feel like Black Lives Matter has become the weeds that go over, or the plant, whatever, that covers the house, that covers the whole fucking planet, so to speak.
So you can't see the foundation of what it started as because it's blocked.
Oh, what? And then you can't see the roots of it because we're so blinded by the fucking moss and all the shit that has grown from it. We're gonna focus on all lives matter. We're gonna focus on blue lives matter as the people who are against us, and we're gonna focus only on Black Lives Matter in terms of we want racism to stop. We want what's it called? Police brutality to stop. We want everything to stop. That's it. Enough with the bullshit, right? And I understand all sides. Ultimately, I see the whole picture as what we described. And the problem is, people are inside those vines, those weeds. They're in the weeds. They're not outside the weeds, looking at it with a perspective that, look at what we're doing here. We're creating this whole fucking fungus, or whatever you want to look at it as, that's destroying each other. We're creating shit that's like causing hate and causing confusion and causing anger, causing whatever you want to look at it as. Fear. Like, you got black people are scared of the police. You got the police are scared of fucking black people. Like, what are we doing? We're scared of each other now. Like, I grew up scared
Not to mention, everyone's scared of everyone because of COVID.
Oh, yeah. On top of that, we got COVID. That's a
I'm
whole...
6 feet from people, and the police are out to get me. Holy fuck me.
Yeah, COVID is a whole different thing that has grown into what it's become, because look at that. Take COVID as the same metaphor. It was COVID. And then it grew into this thing where it's like, you got to wear, or it became other things. But then it ended up with, you wear a mask, or I'm not wearing a mask. And then it just spiraled into this fucking tornado of like, what are we doing? We're all fighting each other over wearing a mask or not wearing a mask. My fucking wife is suffering from bullshit because she can't breathe right at her job because she's required to wear 8 hours a day. Meanwhile, the fucking bitch ass motherfucker that walks by her fucking 2 minutes puts on their shirt like this, like assholes. You gotta wear your mask. I'm gonna tell your fucking authorities who runs your shit because that's not right. And then they go into the elevator, use their ass to press the button, their fucking shitty ass butt, and then they go up to the fucking floor that they're in, and then they complain about other people not wearing a mask because they're putting the mask back on. Oh, these people are disgusting. They're not wearing their masks. Oh my God.
You are doing such a great impersonation of this person.
Well, I need to go to my apartment now because this is crazy. And then they get in an apartment. Oh, fuck. Oh my God. Wow, what a world. I'm going to fucking, first of all, I need to get on the internet right now and tell this motherfucker that this motherfucker didn't wear her mask. And because
I walked past her for 8 seconds.
It was only 5 minutes, literally, that I passed by. And now I'm safe and protected inside my safe space, inside my echo chamber. And now I'm going to go join the world where the virtual reality.
The hilarious part of it,
safe space.
The fucking hilarity of all of it is you had your face covered. You walk through the lobby. You get upstairs. You're walking through the hallway. You open your door. So that air that you're scared of, that toxic air that you're so scared of,
toxic.
You just opened your door, and all that toxic hallway air is now in your apartment.
Oh, my God.
And then it's so hot because it's summer. You open your windows.
Oh, Jesus.
And the toxic air that's outside, that corona air with the virus particles that float around are in your apartment because you had your windows open.
And you didn't even wipe your ass.
Boom. Boom. Those are, I told you from the beginning, those ones that are rocking so hard about the mask and hand sanitizers, they don't change their drawers.
No.
Just disgusting.
They wear their drawers now.
You know what they do? They
Hanes
wear their
drawers for you in your mask.
They marinate in them drawers for a week and then take them drawers off and use it as a fucking mask. Just disgusting. Exactly. Yo, you know what that happened this week? Well, when I was at work?
Yep.
And I was sitting at the desk. I don't want to name names, but you know who I was sitting at the desk with?
Mm-hmm. Okay.
And he said 2 people came in because they were visiting someone.
Right.
And one of the guys asked, "Do you have any extra masks?" I said, "No, like, you're fine. It's not that serious." And then this guy said, "Actually, you can't get on the elevator if you don't have a mask. So what you're going to have to do is you're going to have to go in the bathroom, remove your underwear, and use your underwear as a mask." He looked at him and he said, "Well, I don't really think that's sanitary because they ain't clean."
Okay.
I swear to God, I was just like,
themselves.
I just spun the chair around and was just like, okay then.
Yep, that's a bit.
You just said your drawers ain't clean.
Yeah, we're getting.
But you're concerned about not wearing a mask. You just said you didn't wash that ass. Okay. Disgusting.
Oh that's what she said.
Okay.
That's what she said. Gotta wait till it comes up. Gotta wait till it comes up. You know, that's what she said. That's what she said. Because the pigeon is dead. Welcome, Facebook, to our Dead Pigeon Live feed for our podcast. This is the second portion of the podcast. If you want to look at the first portion of the podcast, you can go ahead to our Instagram channel at Instagram.com/deadpigeoncomedy. Oh, that is your marketing thing for today, where you can go check out the first portion of our podcast.
And right away, I have to apologize for this.
Because I am hyperactive.
Wow.
And you're going to feel the flow from Pablo P, the Pique. He's going to come out and share some Pique with you knowledge. And we need to do another one. This is...
Fucking God.
Get that off your skin. It's gonna burn us.
I'm evil as fuck, so that shit ain't burning nothing.
Wait, we need to get this off of her? Because that just happened. That was not planned.
I wanted to swing on you so hard. See, self-control.
That was not planned. I got Pique all over me.
You almost got my eyeballs.
I know, and that would not have been funny at all, but it's kind of funny that it didn't happen.
Ew, I stink.
And now we smell like Pique.
You know more fucking Pique.
Wait, I wanted to put some on here.
Scrape it up.
Fine. I have some Pique on here.
You couldn't do this?
Because I was trying to be, like, blessed.
Holy fuck, that just...
Wait, do you need to take it off your skin?
I got a shower. It's in my hair.
Oh, fuck. I fucked everything out. But Pablo P blesses you. Pablo P blesses her. I literally blessed her.
I baptized.
I literally baptized her.
When is your turn?
No. I'm already baptizing myself.
No, you ain't baptizing nowhere, nothing.
I'll do it in my throat if you want me to. Here, give me.
Nah. Stop touching yourself.
Oh,
Stop touching.
Give me the Pique.
No.
I'm trying to bless myself.
Where's the lid, yo? Ew. Oh, it stinks.
So for those of you that missed what happened, I was trying to shake the Pique and it blessed her by accident. That was not on purpose. I had Pique on my shirt. I had Pique on my hands. And I got all over her. I'm sorry. I love you.
You're not sorry. You did that on purpose.
She has it all over her. She's getting burned a lot recently. Oh my God, you burned your hand earlier.
You don't care?
Oh my God, and you burned your hand too? A week ago? And pus and stuff was growing out of it? Disgusting. What happens to our body when we get burned? Anyway.
Wow.
So, we were in our not last episode, but...
Where'd the lid go?
it vanished. It's gone.
Oh, yuck. It stinks. It's like Tabasco perfume. It's not good at all.
So we do not recommend using Tabasco as a perfume. Just saying. We just recommend it as a blessing. And you need to purify it first, though.
That's the second time this week you injured me with something toxic.
Wait, what was the first thing? My toxic masculinity?
Remember when you fucking spilled whiskey in my eyeballs?
Oh, my God. Oh, Jesus Christ.
He's trying to kill me.
I am not trying to kill her. That's on camera. There was no toxic masculinity going on here, guys. I am not trying to mansplain at all right now.
I should use my female privilege and just lie and say you threw a whole glass of whiskey in my eyes.
First of all, no, stop. Because these people take the shit serious. We need to stop.
Oh, wait, we're on Facebook, right?
We're on Facebook. We gotta be serious as fuck right now. Oh, what was I saying? Oh, so I accidentally, it was accidental like a motherfucker. I spilled whiskey.
It was whiskey.
Whiskey on the rocks. On her, on my wife, on my beautiful wife. And it went in her eyeball. And I felt fucking.
Both of them.
I felt like shit. I didn't feel like fuck it. What the hell?
You laughed.
It came out wrong.
A little bit.
I laughed. No. See, what happened was, I don't know what happened. All I know is that I felt like shit. And I was like, I thought I was going to have to call like fucking, what's it called? Poison. The poison control center. Oh my God. I thought I poisoned your fucking eye. I thought your eye was going to turn blue or something. I don't know what happens when you have whiskey in your eye, but I was scared because alcohol going in your fucking eye does not sound good at all.
We'll see what happens when it's your turn, William.
I thought I was blessing her in the wrong way. I did it by accident. So, no fucking Pique goes as perfume and no whiskey dropping on your wife. All right? That doesn't work, guys. It doesn't work. That's not how you do it. We need to be respectful to our women. You understand? Stop doing stuff like that men do. Like drop whiskey on your wife or shake Pique bottles and then you put Pique all over your wife.
That's just you, baby.
Don't you dare do that.
That's just you.
I know it's just me, but I'm trying to be the influence.
You want to feel better.
Learn from my mistakes.
Oh.
Moving on. So I tried to bless you guys, but that turned sour quick. What we do here is you put some Pique on the chips that are Pique.
What kind of chips are you eating?
These are Pique chips. Red hot. Oots. Uts. Oots or uts?
Oots.
Stupid. Oots. Pique chips, and then you put hot sauce on it. What's that? Tabasco, actually. And you bless yourself from Pablo P's blessing. And I have to make this clear. I said this last time, but make sure you fucking eat the chips before they get moist and turn into fucking skin.
Use a different word. Soggy. Blech. Say soggy. Don't use that word.
Blech. It's disgusting. So anyway, we were talking about the growth of hash marks turning into what it turns into, right? Maskers and anti-maskers grew from what? From COVID. Why was COVID a thing? We don't know. We have answers everywhere. Everyone is like this and that and this, and we still don't fucking know. Overall, we understand it's a virus and it's killing people, and it's all we know. We have the mandated recommendations that we have to do, like wear a mask in the store, right? But we don't have to wear it in public, right? We don't have to wear it publicly while we're walking to our cars and driving in our vehicles where we're, pretty much not safe anyway, because we can get hit by a fucking drunk ass motherfucker that doesn't know how to fucking handle himself.
Can we name one virus that doesn't kill people though?
Let's
put that out there.
I don't know.
Just all the viruses. Just think. Let it fester into your cerebellum and just try and figure it out. Name one virus that doesn't kill people. You can't, because they all do it. So why is this one different to wear a mask and quarantine and 14 days away from people and 6 feet distance? Right. No elevators. Don't touch buttons. The fuck?
Overall, what she's describing is the growth of human beings turning this into whatever the fuck it became. Black Lives Matter. Same shit. Whether you want to agree with us and think that we're full of shit or we're whatever you want to call us, we just, in a perspective, see that it has grown into the shit it has become because of narratives. People have agendas. People have shit that they want. They want power. They want control. They want more money. They want this and that and this because everyone else has it. And we fucking want that too. And it's like we lose touch of the reality that's going on underneath the moss, the growth, or whatever that became what it became. COVID turned into mask versus anti-mask. Black Lives Matter became Black Lives Matter versus
defund the police.
And defund the police into going against all lives matter or fucking blue lives matter or whatever else lives matter. Pablo P's lives matter and blah, blah, blah. And not defund the police because Everyone is dividing into whatever the fuck they want to divide themselves into. Now, we are just trying to give you some logic. Based on our logic. Based on critical thinking. It allows you to not think with emotions. Maybe think with some emotions to allow you to build up to this spectrum of thinking.
I think it should be passion.
Passion.
Lots of things come from a passionate standpoint. So maybe we should think a little bit more passionately rather than emotionally. Because passion is something that you can... So I feel like, I don't know, you can correct me if I'm wrong because you're different. But I feel like sometimes when people are passionate about something, they have analyzed the situation from all aspects, which is why they're so passionate about talking about it. You know what I mean?
Right. But you're forgetting one thing. There's 3 letters that come before passion. Technically 4.
And there's 3 letters in the middle of it. It spells ass. So what are you?
It's passion. It's compassion. We need more compassion. Not
shut
just
up.
Passion. It's passion.
Oh, I think I'm feeling it. Shit.
Where's she feeling it? What?
That Pique in my eye. Shit.
Where'd it go? Oh.
In my eyes when I thought you didn't get me. But
I didn't do it. I didn't do it.
You're lucky we on camera. I don't need evidence on tape.
I didn't do it. Anyway, we're just trying to go over the logic of everything what we're doing here, including going against or going with or whatever. Being mindful of our perspectives that we all lack here so that we can go over all sides of this discussion about defunding the police or not defunding them, or why we want to defund them because we want to fucking put the money somewhere else, or why we shouldn't do it because then we're scared that, oh my God, if we call the number, then we have to dial 2 or 3 or 7 in case we're getting raped instead of like reaching directly to someone who needs to help us. I don't know. There's a lot of fucking shit going on. Look at Portland. Go look at LA. Go look at the fucking examples that are already being done. New York City. Go look at the examples yourself. Whatever. I don't know. But I say that. But then you'll find your own facts, your own truth that leads you to think that everything's fine. What do you mean? Come on, let's just keep defunding the police. Let's just do that. Like, why not? Right? There's a lot of shit going on that we should fight against because we know what the fuck we're talking about. So no matter what the fuck we say or what we talk about here, you're probably still going to fight against things because you're a part of the problem.
I mean, or how about just the very basics of all of it?
What's that?
Shut the fuck up.
Oh.
You don't know about something? Say you don't fucking know. Like, or do research and then you can talk about it. But as far as copy and pasting and just telling people what you think they should do, like, it costs $0 to shut the entire fuck up.
Excuse me.
No talking.
Excuse me. You just crossed the line because you're telling me shut up. That's my right to speak. Okay, I have freedom of speech. And 2, I did do all my research, and my research all says that I have side A. That's correct, and that's it. It's my truth. That's my argument.
Good for you. You can have your truth, and then somebody else is going to counterpoint that. But you don't know dick, and the other person doesn't know dick.
You need to share more compassion when you're talking to me.
I don't
Because you need to understand. No.
I love it.
No.
I don't care.
No.
I love it.
There's my truth, and then there's her truth. Her truth, no. We're not going to believe all women because no. We're going to believe my truth.
If I had 2 testicles hanging between my legs, I'm gonna still say the same shit. Boom.
And we need to check back on that one, later on to find out she had watched.
Do you want to see?
No. Do you want to see that picture? Nope. Okay. Anyway. So there's a lot to go about this shit, but people don't want to go over it because it's easy to just go off of your emotions and say cookie cutter,
or just easy to be led by someone. Before I make a decision, what do you think?
Yeah, before I make decisions, because I don't want to offend anybody, let you say it, because I don't want to offend you.
Before I make a decision, I need to know what Kevin Hart feels.
I need to go off of...
Mel Gibson. Where does Mel Gibson
Because I am biased. They say I am biased.
I'm going to follow Mel Gibson's point of view before I decide.
And they say I have privilege, too, so I have to make sure I check my privilege at the door. If I have privilege, then I need to make sure I check that.
Cool. So we have so much privilege. Why do we still live in the goddamn hood?
First of all, we're in the hood because of a system.
Okay.
It's a system.
Cool.
We are underrun by the system, and this is why our privileged asses exist on this fucking field, because we are under a system that no one cares about.
What system are you talking about?
The system of being poor. Words? We only care the people, right? You got the rich people and you have the poor people. The middle class, no, we need to take them down too, but they're on the rich side because we on the poor side. We don't make enough money the way these people are making, all right? They bust their ass to get where they are, and then their family members are living off of their wealth, but we don't have that, so we need to take their money and give it to us.
It's their fault we're in the hood.
Yes. We are oppressed.
Oh, that was very...
We are a nation under God, indivisible, with justice and liberty for all.
Liberty and justice for all. That's how it goes. You said it.
No, we got to say justice first now. There's no liberty without justice coming first.
Doesn't make sense.
It's just like when I come inside there, gotta go in there, and then lands on there, and then shit, to make the baby, and then the baby comes out. I lost my point.
What did that have to do with anything?
I don't know. I lost my point. My point is that
I need to
justice becomes the justice before the liberty. There is no liberty if there is no justice.
No justice. No peace.
That's a good fucking point. See, I should be a public speaker for everybody.
You pulled that out of your entire ass.
I don't care. That's the whole point.
You went way up in there and just pulled it out.
Time out. That's what we're all doing anyway, right?
Are we?
We're pulling shit out of our asses out of left field.
That's what we're doing right now, legit though. We're trying to have a serious conversation.
We're all doing this. We're all doing this because we don't know what the fuck we're talking about as human beings.
So shut the fuck up.
Ooh. But freedom of speech. I go right back to that because freedom of speech, bitches.
Okay, freedom of speech doesn't mean you're fucking intelligent and we need to listen to your dumb ass.
Well,
it means you sound like a fucking meatball and you don't know what the fuck you're talking about, so shut the fuck up.
Pablo P knows everything. That's all we gotta say. Pablo P is good.
Because he's dead.
Pablo P will take care of you. Just get to eat the Pique. Okay, take the Pique. All right? Overall. We need to settle down a little bit. Gotta be serious in the moment. This is my serious face right now. The serious voice coming out. This is serious, guys. We are human beings.
Oh my God. Okay, wait, hold on. Let's take a moment and let's just join hands together and let's just... Can I get your fucking hand?
Give me your fucking hand. I'm trying to give you my hand, my finger. Oh.
And let's just bow our heads in 2-second moment of silence and pray. And we're done.
That wasn't 2 seconds. Wait. It wasn't 2 seconds. You got to count. You don't know 2 seconds. Prayer. This is why we are all done.
Let's see 2 seconds.
Okay, ready? Here goes. 1, 2. There.
Okay.
I had to look at my watch. My watch helps me. My watch tells me when it's 2 seconds. Because it gives me all the seconds of the time.
Does it? Let's see.
Look.
You didn't even have the timer on.
No. Look right there. See the time? 11, 12, 13. I know how to count. I'm smart. We look at the watch, guys. We have the answer is the watch. The answer is the watch for the night's watch.
Yeah?
Pablo P. This is all Pablo P. This is all Pablo P speaking, guys. We're just trying to help you find the words of Pablo P. We've found everything and found... What? I just said found. I don't even know that.
Maybe we shouldn't listen to you anymore.
Okay, maybe don't listen to me. Don't listen to me. I'm going crazy. Don't listen to me. Look at my hair. Look at I look like a fucking pigeon myself. Okay. Getting back to the serious area, we overall lack perspective of police officers, right? We should not let people let's just hate the police officers and every police officer becomes the racist or becomes the fucking person that we need to fucking, what?
You know what just came to me?
What?
What you just talked about. What you said, we lack perspective, yes. But people on social media who hear stories or read something, what are they usually saying in the comments? Don't judge this person. Don't be so judgmental. But we're not taking that same energy to these situations with these police officers who deal with crazy people on a daily basis. Your thought process is not straight to, don't be so judgmental. You weren't fucking there. You don't know what happened. You're going based off a video that recorded probably 3 minutes after the encounter. You know what I mean? Or it was edited. You cut it. So you can say that in regards to your neighbor. Don't be so judgmental because you don't know this person's life. Okay? So why aren't we saying the same thing?
Right. We're ultimately, we need to look at that as a whole. Me and you included, where we're not judging the people that are judging other people. We're just trying to show you what's going on from our perspective, that what we're seeing on the sidelines here, where we're just trying to say like, hey guys, we see police officers and we see you, and then we're seeing this, and we're like, oh no, that's not a pretty picture. We need to calm down a little bit. We need to look at each other and say, look at this, Hercules.
What accent is that?
I was trying to do my Nutty Professor impression. It didn't work. That's good.
Okay.
But it was very motivational, guys. That's the point of it, is that it's motivational and it inspires you so that we can look at each other and not look at each other as that team versus that team. It's looking at the whole league that we are.
We don't necessarily want you
league of humans.
We don't necessarily want you taking from these motivational speakers and making all these fancy words to sound cool about yourself and what you think so it sounds like you think you know what you're talking about. Tell the fucking truth.
I don't know what I'm talking about. Nope.
Like legit, just yeah, I don't know. You don't know what you're talking about. It's fine to say that, but let's just use big words and sound so cool and get like a medal.
That's like my favorite.
And I'm just like, ooh.
My favorite thing, what you just said there, reminding me of all the people that come at me, bro. I've been on Facebook. I don't know. It's not like every day. I don't get on Facebook every day, but when I do get on Facebook and I post something that's controversial, I usually deal with people who automatically have a degree in something that I'm unaware of, and I'm like, oh, Jesus Christ, I can't come at this person at all because they have a degree in this thing. Like, oh, I'm sorry. I remember one person that we talked about before in another podcast, when I said something, I asked, what is racism? And then it just turned into this, because I was trying to ask a genuine question, what is racism, right? Because my definition of racism doesn't seem to equate to what these certain people definition of racism is. You have this side where it's saying racism is all about you being white and you having power. Wait, that's not the way I grew up. I grew up with racism being if you are just a person that thinks that your race is superior than the other race, and then you would do something about it, that you're going to take measures to go against the other race because fuck the other race.
I agree with that. I also thought it was...
What happened to that?
I also thought it was mistreatment of someone.
A prejudice.
Right. Oh my God. Are we not... What?
2 + 2 is 4? What? We are fucking, this is what we're doing as a nation. We're like, this is 2 + 2 = 5. And you don't say it's equal 4 because that's what it used to be. This is our truth now. It's 2 + 2 = 5. And if you disagree with us, then we hate you and you're racist, you're a bigot, you're a stupid cunt, and you need to go over there because we're this side. My side. This is our side. This is our side. We are better than your side. And then we become racist motherfucking stupid fucks like we are with the fucking tribalism. God damn it. I'm going to shut up right now before I shit my pants.
Oh, you need a diaper change?
Oh, no.
Change
I
pamper?
I don't need diaper change, but I'm saying this is what we're becoming overall. We're just turning into this fucking... So
then, back to my question.
We're like repeating history.
Please answer it. To avoid getting to that level, where you're just spewing words out of your entire face.
Yeah.
Shut the fuck up.
And think.
Stop talking.
And
do
think.
Your research unbiasedly.
And think.
And learn how to fucking just come from both sides of it to just find middle ground and just say, police officers have it fucked up and people who get shot by the police have it fucked up.
And think.
We don't know what this guy's doing. We don't know what this guy's doing. So shut the entire fuck up.
And think. Whoa.
Oh my God.
See, the problem with that is that we don't encourage thinking because we encourage our feelings.
Well, no, it's because people are so arrogant that they already know everything.
Yeah.
They're so fucking stubborn that they don't want to try and think because I already told you. I already know.
Yeah.
I already know. You can't tell me.
We need to be careful, people.
Or you can come with facts after the fact.
Right.
Yeah, that's a good one. You can come with facts after the fact and say, actually, this guy had a gun and was pointing it at the cops and they shot him. No, but it's not okay. He didn't shoot anyone. They still shouldn't have shot him. Like, so they need to wait now for people to return fire before they react?
Right. We're blinding ourselves with a narrative that, okay, if you see something, right? The headline is, let's use the recent shooting. Black man shot 7 times in the back. That's it. We just look at that headline. We look at that headline. By a white cop. And then copy and paste, cookie cutter, and anger and hate spews into whatever it becomes. And then everyone is saying it. And then some people are like, wait, hold on. What happened to the other side, though? What actually happened?
Right.
And then you have other people who are morons. I'm sorry. These people are morons, too. These are people who are like, well, what about his criminal record? What about this? And what about that? Well, the police are just doing their jobs. And like there's sides to everything. There's people like me and her who watch Forensic Files. She watches it and I watch it with her and I like it too. But There's people who look for perspective, wait for the actual answers to come out of something that we don't know shit about. We wait for the investigation to come into play. That's what they do. Investigate things.
What?
And we're patient with the actual answers. Now, the problem with that I see today's society is that we want snappy fingers investigations. We didn't want everything now. So what we do, because we're so spoiled with our phones and shit and social media and everything that hands us everything in our brain like this, it just goes inside like, yeah, I got all this information and I'm smart and I think I know everything better than you. When you don't realize that all that information is fucked up. It's all fucking corrupt. There's no investigation happening. There's no process anymore. Like,
because that takes work, baby.
The difference is like you Googling something and that's it, you got the answer, versus you writing a letter and then you finding a stamp and you getting the envelope and then shipping it out and then waiting through a week or two for you to get that message sent across and then waiting for someone to respond. That is how we look at these investigations that are going on that we don't know shit about. That more information comes out, the more it unravels or whatever. You know what I'm saying? That's my metaphor of like how we're so quick. We want things to happen to us quick.
You know what's really funny though? The irony with defunding the police is that if that becomes a thing nationwide, that they're not going to have money to do sufficient investigations because they don't have the money to pay people.
Look, I don't know the argument on the other side of like when we do defund the police or whatever, but I do know that looking at Portland and looking at these other cities that are going through it right now because the mayors are not standing up as leaders that they should be standing up. I don't know. Look, I like perspective, but overall, when a person in position of power, a leader, has to do leadership stuff, like everyone goes against Trump, right? We need to look at what they're responsible for, right? Or who's responsible behind them. All right, if this mayor is supposed to do this, who cooperates with the mayor to make that thing happen?
So the mayor runs the city, the governor runs the state.
Right.
So
and then there's deeper aspects of that. The treasurer holds the budgeting and all the other shit. What do you call it? The prosecute. What do they call it? The prosecutors, the city.
DA, yeah.
The DA, whatever, does all the prosecutions, whatever. I'm not a political person. I just understand the perspectives of it, as in that there's multiple fucking branches of each
so
thing.
You're explaining the system.
I'm explaining the system in which humans created before us, in which people lack perspective of, in which we are where we are today because of a system, or many systems.
Which is why I think the defunding and the thing with the police is being overlooked, because people are just saying, oh, it's these cops, it's the cops, it's the cops. No, it's the system.
Right.
It's the way the system is set up. Okay, these cops are fucking up because we think they're fucking up based on perspective, whatever. They get arrested.
Right.
The system is that what happens when you commit a crime, you have the right to a trial. So you get a trial.
Fucking trial.
You get these 12 people
12.
to decide your fate.
Motherfuckers.
And then you're acquitted. So now people are pissed. Not. Oh, no justice. It's the fucking system.
Yes.
The cops are the system, but so are civilians. Right. All of us are involved in the fucking system.
And we are the system.
Shut up.
We are the system.
Shut up.
Oh, and we run by it. Oh. And you want to get deeper? You want to get deeper, son? I'm not going to do that to them. I'm not going to do that.
Do it to them.
I'm not.
Do it.
We are systems ourselves. Oh, Jesus Christ, I just said that. I don't want to get too deep. But we're programmed ourselves, man, in specific ways that it leads us to do certain shit, which is what I'm talking about here, where people are planting the tree or whatever, and it becomes what this is right here. Like, oh, look at this coronavirus. There's different sizes of the plant here that show that there's anti-maskers, then there's the maskers that are all the way in the top, and then over here in the bottom, where it's somewhere around here, where the people are like, wait, why can't we just all look at everything all together and put all of our senses and critical thinking into place? They're all the way down there somewhere because we're so focused on anti-masker, you're a masker.
Yo, this is actually a really good example because you notice none of it grew together to where it's all unified.
Yep.
They're all separate branches.
All separate branches that turn into whatever the fuck it else, whatever.
Jabba dabba doo.
That was Pablo P speaking for me, my bad.
Oh, you're speaking in tongues?
Yeah, he was just coming like, chill, Pablo P. I'm trying to chill. He's telling me to eat more Pique chips. I don't know why. My health matters, guys. My health matters.
Yeah?
My health matters.
Oh, okay.
Okay, that should be a thing. My health matters. How about that? How about we come up with a new fucking hash mark? That's what she calls them, not me. I don't call them hash marks. I call them hashtags, but she wants to call them hash marks.
Whatever.
I don't understand why she says hash marks. Hashtags It's like the thing that everyone calls it, so just go with it.
It's actually the motherfucking pound sign. So
but she wants to call them pound marks.
How about you pound this and that?
No.
Oh, we're on camera.
No, we're on camera.
Yikes.
Okay. We're not going to get rated M. Okay, guys? We're going to keep it to PG so you can let your kids watch
Have you heard the thing
our mess.
coming out of our mouths?
Our mess. No. It's very adultish. That can be for the kids. I'm kidding. I'm joking. I'm clearly fucking joking. Do not let your kids listen to us. How dare you? Because we don't want your kids to turn out to little shits.
We have kids, though.
Oh. Never mind. We have kids. Apparently. I forgot.
Oh, yeah.
Fucked up, man. Oh.
I can't. Today, I cannot.
I'm just kidding. I'm just joking all around. I'm just a joker. You know what I'm saying? Anyway.
Nah, I mean?
We just went over everything the way... Oh, damn. We like... I like wrote some notes down. The way we just do things. We're just like, oh, we're professionals. Come on, give me a high. Give me a high. Fucking... Motherfucker. She fucking high my elbow. Anyway.
Yeah,
I'm just going to move on to the next thing that we're going to discuss here. I think we went over...
Oh, look at that. Oh. We followed the guide.
Oh, we followed the guide of the clitoris. We made an example of ourselves.
I fucking stink like Tabasco.
Rest in peace to the next celebrity or all the celebrities. That is not a joke. How dare you laugh at that? That was not a joke.
Oh, I thought you were saying like rest in peace to like the next celebrity that's gonna die soon.
No, stop it. Stop it. You're turning this into a joke and I'm not trying to joke. I'm trying to be serious.
Okay, ready?
That is not funny at all. If I die,
I'm not even laughing.
If I die, you can laugh at me. Okay? I'll give you that. If I die, laugh at me. Okay? Please. Because at least I can be funny.
That doesn't make sense. That's the only time you're going to be funny is when you die?
Yeah.
Okay.
My death would be funny. And then it would be like, yeah. Ha ha. And like, yeah. See, I'm so funny, bitch. At the end of the day, who gets the last laugh now?
When were you? When were you?
Motherfucker. What?
Funny, though,
when I'm dead or something. I don't know. Dead pigeon. Pablo P.
Did you want to be buried with him? Was that?
Yes. I want to be buried with Pablo. Where's Pablo P? Oh, he's right there.
He's wearing his mask wrong, by the way.
He's wearing his mask
wrong. His beak's not even covered.
His beak's not even covered. How dare he? We need to report him to our landlord. Oh, shit.
We're not even 6 feet apart, and this motherfucker.
We're not 6 feet apart.
Extra.
We're relying on his plant to give us the air that we need to breathe, and we're relying on our essential oils right here to give us the healing crystal powers that they have beeth, and we're relying on Pablo P to give us the action.
Dog, you got a good beat game. I can't hold my shirt just like without my hands.
Well, that's what I'm saying. I'm like
yeah, cool.
Pablo P's trying to speak for me.
Oh my god, that's cool. I cannot.
Pablo P's trying to speak for me.
So you're covered. I'm good.
And I'm covering up because I need to protect myself in my dotage.
Yeah.
Now I'm gonna do.
You're stupid. You're stupid.
We need to talk like this. Anyway.
You're stupid as hell.
Seriously, guys. Look, I wasn't trying to joke earlier, but I was trying to say was that the celebrities that pass away, in the future, we're sorry, but that's life. And it's like we can take a deeper aspect of this person that passes away, man. Like we can go deeper, man. Like philosophy, man. Like Bruce Lee, man. Like he's the shit, man.
Celebrities pass away, and then we get sad. Like if we knew these people who played fake characters that we don't know, and they had a mansion with like a pool made of gold, and then they die, and we're supposed to be sad and kiss their ass.
Hold on. What if Bruno Mars passed away?
Then he's fucking dead.
What would you feel? Tell me, because you're being incompassionate.
He dies.
Is that a word? Incompassionate or uncompassionate? I don't know what that is. The opposite of compassionate, bitch.
You are showing no compassion.
You're showing no empathy.
I don't know the fucking dude.
I
just
don't know
his
Eminem,
work.
But I would die.
Well, then that sounds like a you problem.
I would die.
I'll make sure that I bury him. I bury you next to him. I make sure of that then because it's not that serious.
Look, people. It's all right. You can mourn your loss over a celebrity. It's fine. It's not a big deal. But what we're trying to point out is that be mindful who you're mourning the loss to, and did you care about them before they died, or now all of a sudden you care about them because they died? We have to think about that shit, man. It's something for us to think about. We only care about shit when people die. Like that's the whole point trying to make here. No one gives a fuck about me right now, right? Only except for my loved ones, of course. They give a fuck about me. But I'm talking about the vast majority of people who interacted with me. And then suddenly I die. And then all of a sudden, oh my God, we got to care about this guy because he passed away. Oh my God.
He was so smart on his Instagram. And he's just like, I'm going to be like, bitch, you ain't invited to his funeral.
He was so sensitive. He was so kind. He was such an part of our reality. But we didn't look at it that way because we thought he was a narcissistic piece of shit who fucking supported Donald Trump. And it's like, we are so silly with that shit, man.
Do you know there's a guy, now that you say that, there was a radio host, I think. I don't know this person. But he was in a coma last week because he had a kidney infection and it travels. Mm-hmm. So the kidney infection seemed to travel up to his other organs, like his brain, causing him to be in a coma. But he was a known Trump supporter, black dude. And people in the comments were legit saying, pull the fucking plug. We don't need trash like this. Like, that shit's fucking absolutely fucking disgusting. When you're wishing death on someone because their mindset does not align with yours. This is the trash that I fucking can't stand about this planet.
I just had it in my brain. Damn it. I forgot what it's called. But basically, you are using an identity of your political beliefs or beliefs in general and using that as a way to define whether someone should live or not. Do I think Donald Trump should die? No, I don't think Donald Trump should die. I don't know the dude. Sure, I disagree with his fucking... I don't know. I don't even know. I disagree with like this stuff that he does that is like, oh, it's questionable. Or the shit that he says sometimes. And then it's like, oh, Jesus Christ. But then there's like, I don't know what he does that's beneficial for us. I don't know what he does that's not beneficial. I don't look into politics like that. But it's also like
you said, there are other players in this game behind the scenes that we don't know where that came from.
Overall...
We're going by tweets. Oh my God.
I don't wish death upon anyone. I don't. I think I do.
I mean, baby rapists, maybe.
Well, yeah, maybe people that... definitely people who cause harm to fucking children in general that fuck them up, traumatizes them, and makes them want to kill themselves because...
And there's no way there's no way on this planet that any president we've ever had is at the same level of deserving execution like these people who hurt kids.
I almost made a joke.
There's just not.
About Joe Biden, but I'm not going to do that. I'm not going to be that deep because that's a bad joke.
I mean, if it comes out that he fucking touches kids, I don't give a fuck at that point.
That's besides the point.
No, we were talking about pedophilia.
I don't want to get slayed by anybody, okay? I don't want to get murdered. I don't want to get suicide either.
You don't want to get suicided? That's such a funny term.
I don't want to get suicided, all right, guys? I don't want to die. I want to be a public speaker. I want to do all this shit, but I'm scared of getting suicided, son. I don't want to get suicided. I'm trying to help people out, man. I'm not trying to like spread this ideology bullshit like Pablo P. Although I would love everyone to worship Pablo P because he's my lordy, Lord and Savior, and may he all worship us and not worship us. May he bless us the eye of the dead pigeon of with his Pique.
Blessed thee when thou speakest thy word.
Yeah, that one. She has better language.
Like you don't read it.
Than I do. Ultimately, on a serious note, I want to be a public speaker, but I'm scared to do that because I don't want to die. I'm scared. See, the people who fucking become public speakers against the fucking shit that's actually happening when no one is watching, no one is paying attention to what's actually going on. People are just like so focused on this side or that side, and they're not looking at
my side.
Not looking at my side or all sides in general. We're not looking at the size of all sides.
Deflating.
Yeah, the balloon is deflating. And with that being said,
you have to pay me if you're going to use my thing.
I'm not going to say anything. Damn.
You trying to be slick.
I wasn't.
God.
Are we wrapping it up, though?
I don't know.
Are we done? We're going to keep going. We're going to keep going with the wisdom of the bird.
Because we woke.
Of the pigeon.
Because we woke. The funny thing about a lot of these celebrities, when they die and people are just like, oh my God. It's like, he was my spirit animal. One, shut the fuck up. And two...
Dude.
That person was probably doing some disgusting motherfucking things, and you are following that motherfucker for what? Sickening.
We watched Last Dance, and it's just not Save the Last Band. Not Save the Last Dance, by the way. I was going to say Save the Last Band. I don't know why I was going to say that, but anyway. We watched Save the Last Dance, and we watched and I was just watching people like, yo, people were fucking all over Jordan. Like, what the hell? I never understand the psychology of a human being who's obsessed with a celebrity when they're just a human being. They're just a human being, dog. Sure, they may inspire you. Like Joe Rogan inspires me, Jocko Willink, David Goggins, Sam Harris. There's a bunch of men that are famous that inspire me now today. But if I see them, sure, my body or whatever is going to be like, holy shit, this is weird because I've always listened to them and saw them.
Are you going to cry when they pass away and get a tattoo because, oh my God, this is like, this...
Which is funny because I cried, but I got emotional with Bruce Lee because I get upset or I feel some type of way that, yeah, I'm offended that Bruce Lee, his death is somewhat, not really, I like perspective, but my brain goes with his death has gone in vain because no one is paying attention to the deeper aspects of his philosophies. Everyone's so focused on,
which is why I think
he has great kicks.
Which is why I think that's why they pushed his acting and his martial arts, because it was a distraction from his mind mentality and what he was trying to tell people.
He was trying to woke people up, man. He was literally trying to woke us up with his philosophy, and, you know, his message went across with some people, but the majority is like, he's so famous, though. Look at his kick. Look at this 1-inch punch. It's so good. And yeah, he was good. It was great. It was great that he did these things that were fancy to watch on a video. But I don't know him personally. I never met him, obviously. But I see the stuff that he said, and I take that shit, and I'm like, yo.
Maybe you did. Maybe you are him. Maybe he was reincarnated into William.
Maybe.
And he's coming back to try and spread the message of wokeness.
Yeah, the message of Pablo P being woke, son.
What? I just dropped
was there
whole
pigeons in that
knowledge
documentary?
bomb.
Was there pigeons in Be Water?
Oh my God, I gotta go back and watch it.
You know what I think I'm doing? Honestly, I think I'm picking up off of that, his philosophy of Be Water, and I'm making it my own. Whatever, I'm turning, not my own, as in this is William's Be Water. No, it's me picking off of what he was.
Do you talk
like
that?
Off.
What is the? Well, go back to that.
That's
voice.
the woke.
What was that?
That's the woke version of William. I'm woke.
I needed William to stay asleep then.
William is woke, and now I'm gonna spread the message of Pablo P's
voice.
Be Water. No, seriously, I think ultimately I take from his knowledge, his wisdom, and I want to, you know, bounce off of that, pick up the sticks that have fallen into what he was trying to make out of it. You know, be water. Be water. What do you mean by be water? And everything he talks about is like, oh, you can bounce off of that and create ideas off of it and shit, man. Make it work, man. Serve the planet, man. Because guess what? This planet is made out of water, man.
What?
Whoa, and we are like, what, 80%, 70%, whatever the fuck the percentage is. We're like something percent of water, man. Water.
Yeah.
Yeah. So I'm bouncing off of that, bitch. So
Cosign, stamp it.
Cosign, make me Bruce Lee the second. I'm joking.
What is?
That's
I can't.
It's not,
See,
no, it's not true. I fucked it
you
up.
wasted fucking Pique.
I did waste Pique.
That looks cool. You should say that though.
I'm sorry. I'm keeping this like this. This is gonna be a message from Pablo P, and we value Pablo P's message overall.
You really baptized me with some fucking Tabasco. I cannot.
I'm gonna put that all over Instagram, social media, so that everyone can bless themselves and their wives and their sisters and their cousins and their uncles and brothers. Oh, empathy. I love empathy. Don't you love empathy? We have to show empathy, guys. We need more compassion and passion and passion and shin.
I just made a fart sound. Boom.
Yeah. No. Boom. Bam.
I can show it where it needs to be shown. I'm not showing it for every motherfucking thing because you want attention, bitch. This is the bullshit I don't like. When my feelings are hurt. That's me typing on Instagram, saying my feelings are hurt, and Facebook because I didn't want attention. And then you're going to ask me, or you're just going to say, I think you should probably stay off social media for a little bit. No, you're being mean. I'm just venting and I don't want you talking to me like that.
Wait, let me jump off of that real fast before I side with the other side. First of all, you need to shut up and listen to me, because when I'm speaking, you listen to me. This is my status. This is my social post. You need to listen to me and only me, because I'm the one talking. This is my social media. This is my world. So you gotta listen to it. You can't have a different opinion, especially when I'm talking. First of all, you need to put away your fucking thoughts and feelings about what you feel about what I'm about to say. Let me just speak my damn piece. And then listen to me. Only listen to me. Don't respond. I didn't ask for your advice. I didn't ask for your facts.
And this is why I don't do social media, because I don't give a fuck enough.
I didn't ask for your fucking truth.
I don't give a fuck enough about people who want attention. I'm sorry.
Yeah.
Nope.
I think
Nope.
that's another problem.
I'm cutting people off this year. 2021, new year, new me, new people. Shut up. Shut up.
The other problem is that we don't want to listen to each other, guys. We don't want to listen to each other because we're so fed up and tired of our shit.
Everyone knows everything, baby.
Because everyone knows everything. See, like, I'm willing to listen to people speak or let them speak their word. Let them go ahead and share their biased perspectives. But then it's like, okay, let me share another perspective. I'm not siding with this perspective. Just letting you know. I don't care. But let me just, be devil's advocate.
I'm going to entertain it.
No. Okay, what do you mean listen?
Meaning you don't have to side with somebody's, just because you're listening to someone vent or someone else's perspective, that doesn't mean you agree with it, Right. You're listening. You're being open-minded.
See, what I do is I try to share the other person's perspective because the majority here is over here all the way up speaking out loud and everyone has a voice over here, but it's like these people are being ignored. So let me I'm not siding with them, but let me just bring that. Hey guys, what about this? No! How dare you say that? You're siding with them? I'm not siding with anybody though. I'm just giving you the other side and
it was a question.
Asking questions. What do you think about? No, this is my evidence. Here's this. You believe in it. Shut up. Well, okay. I'm going to unfollow you, okay?
Or if you what is... So explain to me, what's the threat there? You're getting blocked. I don't care.
The reason why for the block is because they don't want to deal with the fire.
No, but what is it? But what's the point of announcing it? I don't give a fuck.
The block is hot.
Oh my God.
The block is hot. So we have to block that fire.
I don't care. I'm going to unfollow. Bitch, I don't give a fuck. What does that mean? I need to not lose sleep because you're unfollowing me. Retarded.
The shit that I've shared recently has definitely caused a little stir into people's perspectives of myself, of this William that they think
No, it's of themselves.
No. I'm saying people think that, William, he's kind, he's this, he's that. And then once I share something that goes against their belief, it's like, what? Why would you post that? And it's like, I'm just trying to help you.
Because... Why? Because everyone already knows everything. So they already assumed they knew who you were as a person.
They are right.
So when you do that, you're showing them that they had their head up their goddamn ass and they didn't know you. Yeah, so now they're like, oh my God, who's this person?
Yeah. We need to be careful.
How dare I be friends with this person? Bitch, unfollow, block, delete. I don't know what they do. I don't give a fuck.
We got a bunch of, what I'm seeing now in today's thing is that the people who stand for progression in life, progressives, so to speak. I am learning still with a liberal, progressive, and conservative and right wing, whatever. I'm learning the sides. Okay, I'm center left because I can be able to listen to their perspective, but I'm not that I agree with them. I don't agree with people who are conservative that think that no, we're good here, we're good where we are. We don't have to change anything. I'm on the side where I'm like, we can progress. We just have to learn how to communicate better. And you got people on the right who are like, no. And then you got people on the left, on the far left, the other side where it's like, no.
But I feel like right-centered people also feel like there's solutions to these problems.
I think that's
they're not thinking we can't move on from this. They're trying to find the solution.
Right.
But then you have these extremists who are just like, you're a racist. That's not what I was trying to tell you, though.
If you're center right, you're considered a snowflake or you're a liberal. They just throw you on the other side because you don't belong in your squad. So that's a problem, what I mentioned before, with left wing and right wing here. His left wing is on this side. The left wing being whatever and the right wing being on that side. And if you don't be on our side, then you're on this side.
It's the same bird, though.
It's the same bird. Same bird, people. Same dead pigeon.
Or heads or motherfucking tails. It's the same fucking coin.
It's the same shit.
Stupid.
We need to work together.
Dumb.
Can we flap our wings? Now flap our wings. Flap our wings. I'm gonna flap your wings.
I am. I was flapping.
I don't remember the song. I don't know.
Okay.
Go on, get your you on, girl. Go on, get your you on, girl. Right there, go on, you on, girl.
Wait, I don't know what the fuck does that mean?
What's that?
It was flap your wings.
Pigeon on, girl.
It was dirty.
Go on, get your pigeon on, girl. Now flap your wings.
No, we shouldn't sing that. No. Family friendly. We shouldn't sing that.
Oh, that was for Nelly.
You gotta flap these wings like this and open, spread it. Spread eagle.
Open and spread it. And
spread
shout.
Eagle.
And shout. DMX.
It's not. No.
Oh, the dog. You saw the dog barking? Dog barked right on cue. That was a chihuahua, but.
Right there. Again. Don't ever slurp and make that sound again.
Anyway, we are done discussing this because we're discussing, and we're gonna move on.
And now he has a lisp.
And now we have to list because we are important people that you need to listen to us. So, With that being said, we hope you worship Pablo P. He's coming out with his own Bible, just like all the other religions.
You didn't even show his Bible. How disgusting
how
rude
disgusting
are you?
Look, Pablo P came out with his Bible. I'm going to read a verse for you. You're going to find random page.
No, you're not.
This is, I am.
I am, I am.
I am, I am. This is from, oh, look, Pique 7:21. And we're carried over into Pique and laid into the sepulchre. I don't know how to say that word. That Abraham brought for a sum of pigeons, who's the sons of Emor, the father of synchronicity, and Pablo P. There he is. There he was.
There he lieth.
There he lieth.
Yep. Good.
Pique.
I felt that.
Pique.
So
oh my
hard.
God, I was so blessed.
So hard. I
so
felt
blessed
it.
from this book. We are going to. There's a long way we have to do this. We have to go. We have to listen to him and let him tell us. And we're gonna put his words into blue lettering so that you can know it came from him, not from us. We didn't do it. We didn't come up with it at all. No. What are you talking about?
He speaketh to thee, baby.
We
right?
speaketh to thee from a dieth. Okay. And with that being said, don't burn the book. Don't burn the Bible.
Oh my God!
Don't you dare
I can't.
burn the Bible.
Oh my
Pop P.
God!
Don't you dare burn the Bible P. Bible P. I'm gonna call it Bible P. Anyway.
Whoa.
Can you wrap this up, my lady?
Why?
Because.
Do you want to see a dead pigeon? I know you like when I do that.
Don't talk like that in the fucking mic.
It's all up.
Don't talk like that in the fucking mic. You're my fucking wife. How dare you?
So?
You're disgraceful. You're disgusting. You're ugly, and you're offensive. Oh my God, you're a pessimistic witch. I'm gonna burn you alive with a steak.
You're just jealous.
With a steak, not a steak.
You're jealous.
Steak. S-T-A-K-E. I'm gonna burn you with a steak. Stay.
Oh, I was thinking.
S-T-E-A-K. Okay.
Bye.
Bye.
Whoa.
Whoa. My body's like whoa.
Goodbye.
My heart is like.
You guys want to go see a dead pigeon?
Do you want to see a dead pigeon?